There it goes. Hey y'all. Hope you all doing great. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Have an Acme Day. Have an Acme Day as a product of Villain. Have an Acme Day will be retroactively billed to your account. Have an Acme Day. I'm almost out of this stuff, but I really want it to smell nice in here. So what I'm doing, this is keep wanting to call it a decanter. It's not a decanter. It's a diffuser, and that cap is made of wood, right? And what will happen is the wood will soak the essential oil. And then that will let out the smell. And I've got a small room, so it works perfectly in a small room. My mic shouldn't be off. Are we working now, or are we broken? Mic works. Ba 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 ba. Yep. So we're working. It's good now. We're all good. Okay. Rewind. Hey, how y'all doing? It's Levi Member Solutions. We got some voice work to do today. I'll present my screen. Don't really need the audio for my screen. You got, because we're going to be redoing this entire thing, and I'll show you guys why. The problem with this is where he recorded. He's got a bunch of things okay, but he needed to be essentially here, but still have all that background stuff. And I can't just zoom in because obviously we get the quality issues, right? And I can't crop it because it'll be the same issue. He needed to have it right about here is what he needed to have. Otherwise, you see the giant mess and everything like that, and you see more than what we like to have on camera. But yeah, this is what you get when you don't feed your mimic mic. Yeah, effectively. Yeah. Now I need art of my mic being a mimic. I'm still so sorry about that, everyone. This is probably because I messed with my mic and I set it in a different location. I need to relax my voice. Need to be a bit slightly deeper. Yo, dude. Hey, dude. Don't want it too deep because we don't want it to have too much of a problem. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. What's up, dude? We got to get into it is what we have to do. In order to get into it, I do need some other stuff. And this, believe it or not, the deeper voice is supposed to be my natural voice, but I have a tendency to just be stupid, and I mask quite often. Aha. Oh, you don't. What? Why are you doing that? Oh, you can't. What? Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. That's super, super, super annoying. Wanted to show you guys the script while I was working. Oh, I can do this right here. That works. Okay. We're good. So I need to get into the accent. Where's Gary? What's up, dude? No. Oh, yeah. Never told you. I quit and took a job with Java. Look, man, it was a soul sucking job. It was a soul sucking job. Besides, I wasn't making the bones to cover my thrall payments. I don't know. Uh, I really think I need Chris here to give a bit of coaching so we can find it and I can like try to hold it from there. I still think having cosmic mimic accessories is an untapped market. The mimic dentures from the last live stream? I did not. I do not. We do not want the robot effect constantly. It's one thing if I do it on purpose. It's another if I don't. Now I can do Gary's old voice slightly better, which is the you sound look, man, it was a soul sucking job. Besides, I wasn't making the bones to cover my thrall payments. That one's a lot easier for me to do because I practiced it. Now I've got to like do I need to listen to Bill and Ted, man. I gotta listen to gotta remember who your buddy is. I wish that we didn't have. First of all, congratulations on Earth. There we go. I have to listen to it. First of all, dude, look, man, it was a soul sucking job. Besides, I wasn't making the bones to cover my thrall payments. Now I just need to relax a little bit. Look, man, it was a soul sucking job. Besides, I wasn't making the bones to cover my thrall payments. You have to like, yeah. I don't know why the head movements help it. And it's covered underneath the Member Solutions dental plan, man. Imagine selling it to all those poor henchmen or henchwomen with their teeth busted. Alrighty. So we're gonna rewind here. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Yeah. So we've got to sit here, we got to record, and then we have to, do it right. And then at the same time, I don't want that sound to be coming through my speakers and ruin a take. But I need to hear it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to lower the voice and relax it just a little bit more. And every time I relax the voice, it goes slightly somewhere else. I'm not used to relaxing the voice and trying to do other stuff, so I don't think I can, man. All right, so I realize you guys can't hear it, and that's not fair. So let me fix that real quick. That's not fair for you guys to not be able to hear. But I also don't want it to go through here. I don't have a mic on my Bluetooth headset, so we can do that. My headphones are a mimic. All right, now, guys, we should be able to hear me still. I'm going to double check my mic settings. Dudes and dudettes, non binary pals, and we are going to be trying not to deal with heartburn all of a sudden. Shouldn't have had the pizza bites, man. They're ripping into me like there's no tomorrow. Give me a second, guys. There we go. No, put it up. I had to reply to a message. I fix my glasses. Should I wear the ones that don't cause shine because they're blue? Oh man, the shine's actually worse. Plus, they're weaker, so they screw with my eyes a little bit. They're great if I'm sitting here and I'm wanting to just relax and do editing, because I don't need to see every little detail. It is better for also because I'll be sitting there staring at it late at night. Don't need all that blue. I like hitting the retinas. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Yeah, I like that. We don't necessarily have to sound bored. Ah, damn. Why would we be bored, man? Like, I'm a vampire. Is Garrett Midnight Surfer, bro? Yeah, man. He came over and he got hit that California scene and just never left it, really, man. Got to have a bit of that surfer in there. But we got to have a few words like vampire, where he kind of goes, vampire. Dude, the vampire court, man. It's just, it was a soul-sucking job. I need to try to have the specific words that just never really left my accent. But I picked up a new one, you know? There we go. Now it's working. Do not tell me. Raven, can you come in here and turn this fan off real quick? That. Come here, please. Don't me. Pardon me. Turn off the fan for a moment. Son of a bitch. You got up too fast, didn't you? Oh no, man. Wonder if I can do echo reduction, see if that fixes. No, that doesn't fix it either. I can't have you bounce it around though. You're gonna screw it up. Okay. So now we've got the enhanced voice, which removes echoes, popping, mouth click, and other noises to enhance any voice to studio quality, man. Yeah, that's gonna pick up that you little mouth clicks. Mouth clicks, as in like, bitch, you're not supposed to pick that up. I told you. I think I'm just gonna have to edit that after the fact, man. We're gonna leave my AC on because it is much too hot to handle. Oh, because man, I'm sitting at about an 82.9, going on about an 83, and we do not want to be dealing with that. I shut up. I really need to concentrate. I have to stay in the voice. I love you, kiddo, but no, working actively. Fuck. I didn't even take my medicine. Why is it saying I did? That's not good. I know I didn't take my medicine today. It was saying 13 minutes, but I hadn't. Now I've taken it. The timers on these things aren't exactly the best. I don't know what happened with them. Dude, we had hot rain here today, too. You know, to me, if you throw the pitch just right, it can only sound like you're coming from the Soul Train. Yeah, man. It's kind of what I don't really want to go quite that far, but you know, gotta have the head bobble too. It's just kind of part of the voice, man.
Come on.
What's up, dude?
Is there a reason that you didn't bother to tell me that you quit and took a job with freaking Jabba the Hutt?
Oh, yeah. I never told you. I quit and I took a job with Jabba.
I know, Garrett. Do you know what I had to go through to get you that job and how bad this makes me look now?
Look, man, it was a soul sucking job. Besides, I wasn't making the bones to cover my thrall payments.
You you sound different. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, man, I think so, at least.
Okay. And what's this about thrall payments?
Oh, yeah. Remember when I turned all those taxi drivers? Well,
Yeah.
a bunch of them decided to sue me. Said I didn't properly train them to be vampires, which is totally bogus, BT Dub. Said I left them high and dry, as if. I lost a Judge Judy court case about it.
You were on Judge Judy?
Yeah, it aired last Thursday. They called the episode Vampiric Child Support.
How much are the payments per month? If you had talked to me about this, maybe we could have figured something out.
Over 200 filed, dude. And the award to him was like 10,000 a month for each of them.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to figure that out.
That's why I never brought it up. So when Jabba offered me this sweet gig, well, it was too sweet. I jumped at it. Pays 40K credits a month, and the credits to dollars exchange rate is very much in my favor.
Gary, I get the money part of it, man. Okay, obviously make as much as you can, right? But you gotta be careful with the Huts, man. These guys, they're not like the Earth mob that you're used to.
Yeah, John. Once you dealt with one mobster, the rest are easy. Jabba's got me running things on Coruscant. Lots of food here, too. I'm good.
Okay, about that, listen, you're dealing with a whole host of completely different physiologies now. So I can't promise you that you're going to be able to drink any of the blood there or turn anyone.
Dude, about that, why didn't you tell me that midichlorians were so spicy delicious?
Because I didn't know they were. How you tasted midichlorians? There's no more Jedi.
Oh, but there are Inquisitors, dude.
You've been feeding on Inquisitors?
Well, just the one. Caught him in an alleyway like my first night here. Got him in a hibernation pod in my storage space. Dude's not turning, though. It's really weird.
Right. Physiology, like I said. Now, look, I'm less worried about him and more about you. If he's not changing, that doesn't mean that you're not.
Well, now that you mention it, I've been a bit more tired than normal recently. Gotta feel like I take a nap.
Do you look any different?
Vampire, John. Mirrors.
Gary, use the front camera on your cell phone. It's not silver lined. You'll see yourself just fine.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Whoa.
Whoa?
I just haven't seen myself in a long time. And John, I might be aging.
What?
Well, there's a lot of gray hairs, and were those wrinkles there before? Dude, this is no good. Can you ship me some blood?
Look. Gary, ask Jabba for some time off. Okay, get me some blood work. We can do some testing. We'll figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I'll ring him up, man.
All right, Gary. Apparently, midichlorians cure vampirism, at least Earth vampirism.
This is totally bogus, man. I don't want to get old.
Well, look, Gary, you've been off midichlorians for over a week now, right? And drinking from the emergency blood supply that we sent, so you should be feeling a lot better.
Yeah, about that. Really haven't been drinking the blood.
Why?
It tastes nasty. Inquisitor blood, too. Same diff. I'm a regular human now, John. I ate a piece of fruit from a vendor as a test. It was awesome, dude.
Okay, look, you've got some options here, though. Okay, would you be interested in an upgrade from vampirism?
An upgrade? Possibly. How so, though?
I mean, I could introduce you to Muzan Kibutsuji.
A demon? Me? I don't know, man. What about the Slayer Corps?
I can get you your job back here, right? And there's no Slayers here at HQ.
What if the Slayers kill Muzan, man? Doesn't that mean I kick the bucket right along with him? No bueno, man.
You think the Slayer Corps is gonna kill Muzan? It's never gonna happen, man. You're gonna be fine.
Okay. But John, I also have like 90 plus write-ups. How are you gonna get me the job back?
Gary, come on. Give me a little bit of credit here, okay? I do have a little bit of pull, right? I can make that happen. And I can even see what we can do, about those thrall payments.
Yeah, I guess I could give it a shot. Can we undo the demonization thing if I don't like it, though?
I'm sure we can figure it out.
Okay, let's give it a shot, man.
All right. 3 days later. Oh, Gary, you better pick up.
Dude, I know. I didn't show.
Gary, I went out on a major limb for you with Muzan, man. He's pissed. He's talking about canceling his account.
Well, you see, the thing is, I thought about it, and I don't want to be a demon. I want to be a vampire. But you don't need to worry about helping me out with that. It's cool. Figured it out.
Figured it out? What?
Yeah, dude, I'm good. Back on Coruscant even. Fangs, claws, the whole shebang. I just need to order some blood supply from you every couple of months while I sample the wildlife here for something a bit more sustainable.
Sample the wildlife. What about coming back to work here, though? Gary.
I'm not interested, bro. I'm gonna go.
Freaking hung up on me? That was fast. Did you change your mind, buddy?
No, I just forgot to ask you something.
Okay, shoot.
Hypothetically, let's say I stole this phone booth from a couple of righteous dudes and met up with a younger version of me, and then asked said younger version of me to buy me, and I did. How upset would you be?
What?
That's what I thought, but it's cool, man. I told him, me to watch out for Dogecoin.
Gary.
Yeah.
Were you on the other side of that conversation a couple years ago?
Yeah, it was totally epic. Why?
Of course, you never told me about it. What did you do as your younger self when old you said to watch out for Dogecoin? Gary.
I bought a bunch of Dogecoin.
Yeah, and we all know how that turned out.
Oops. Okay. Bill and Ted. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Bill and Ted. That's the reference we were going for. Have a good night, Dragon. Oh, man, it is. Fan back on. Fan back on. Turn it back on. Oh! You kill that fan. Raven. Turn the fan back on. You kill this fan, and it just kills all airflow in here. Can you please turn it back on? Me getting up is having to go around all the crap that's in my way, too. All right, let's give this a listen. I kind of want Chris to give it a listen with me. Real quick. Okay, first things first, we're going to normalize the loudness, reduce noise. What's up, dude? We're going to cut. Cut. Delete. Delete. Good thing is, what's up, dude?
Is there a reason that you didn't bother to tell me that you quit and took a job with freaking Jabba the Hutt?
Oh, yeah. I never told you. I quit and I took a job with Jabba.
I know, Garrett. Do you know what I had to go through to get you that job and how bad this makes me look now?
Look, man, it was a soul-sucking job. Besides, I wasn't making the bones to cover my thrall payments.
You sound you feel okay?
Yeah.
What's this about thrall payments?
Yeah. Remember when I turned on those taxi drivers? Well, a bunch of them decided to sue me. Said I didn't properly. Still hear my voice almost completely. Totally bogus, BTW. Instead, I let them high and try. As if. Right now, we're just seeing what I need to edit.
We're on Judge Judy.
Yeah. Aired last Thursday. They called the episode Vampiric Child.
How much of the payments? If you had talked to me about this, maybe we could have figured something out.
Over 200 filed, dude. And the award to him was like 10,000 a month. Each of them. Why I never brought it up. Jabba offered me this sweet gig. Well, it was too sweet. I jumped at it. Pays 40K credits a month. And the credits to dollars exchange rate is very much in my favor.
I get the obviously make as much as you can, right? Mob that you're used to.
Yeah, John. Once you dealt with one monster, the rest are easy. Jabba's got me running things on Coruscant. Lots of food here, too. I'm good.
Okay. About that. Listen, you're dealing with a whole host of completely different physiologies now. Return anyway.
Dude, about that. Why didn't you tell me that midichlorians were so... Why didn't you tell me that midichlorians were so... That's gross, I know. I should have warned somebody, but I really just needed to get it done real quick. We're going to give myself some space here. But going to normalize, reduce sound.
Turn anyway.
Dude, about that. Why didn't you tell me that midichlorians were so spicy delicious? It's so gross. I might get rid of it, to be perfectly honest. I have to go. Great night, Levi. Hey, you got told good night. They say night back. Oh, what there are inquisitors, dude.
You've been feeding on inquisitors?
Well, got him in an alleyway like my first night here. Got him in a hibernation pod in the storage space. Dude's not turning, though. It's really weird.
Right. Physiology, like I said. No, look, I'm less worried about him and more about you. If he's not changing, that doesn't mean that you're not.
You know, now that you mention it, I'm a bit more tired than normal. I feel like I'm taking a nap.
Do you look any different?
Yeah, Peter, John. Ears.
Use the front camera on your cell phone. It's not Silverline. see yourself just fine.
Oh,
Yeah, plenty of stuff.
hold on. Oh,
Whoa.
I just haven't seen myself in a long time. John, there's a lot of gray hairs. Those wrinkles there before.
It's not quite the voice that you guys are used to.
You shit me some blood.
Gary, ask Jabba for some time. Get me some blood work, some testing, figure out.
Yeah, I'll ring them up, man.
Gary, apparently, midichlorians cure vampirism. At least her things.
This is totally bogus, man. I don't want to get old.
Well, look, Gary, you've been off midichlorians for over a week now, right? And drinking from these.
Everything's sounding pretty good so far, other than the fact I have to modify the voice. But
I've been drinking blood. Why? It tastes nasty. Wizard blood too. Same dip. Regular human now, John. A piece of fruit from a vendor at the test. It was awesome, dude.
oh, well, that turned out much better than I thought it did.
You've got some options. Would you be interested in an upgrade from vampirism?
Upgrade? Awesome. How so, though? Demon B? I don't know, man. What about the Slayer Core?
Sounds so weird to hear my voice like this. I'll be honest. Gary, where's my money? No biting me.
What if the Slayers kill Muzan, man? Doesn't that mean I kick the bucket right along with them? No bueno, man.
I like that little ad lib.
You think, man,
Okay. But Sean, I also have like 90 plus write-ups. I'm gonna get me the job back.
Gary, come. Those 12 babies.
Yes, I could give it a shot. Can we not do the demonization thing if I don't like it though? Give it a shot. Dude, I know, I didn't show.
Gary, I went out.
You see, the thing is, I thought about it. I don't want to be a demon. I want to be a vampire. But you don't need to worry about helping me out with that. It's cool. Figured it out.
Figured it out.
Yeah, dude, I'm good. Back a course on you. Bang, claws, a whole shebang. I just need to order some blood supply from you a couple of months. I sample the wildlife here for something a bit more sustainable.
What about coming back to work here, though?
Hey,
Gary,
I'm not interested, bro. I'm gonna go. No, I just forgot to ask you something. Hypothetically, let's say I stole the phone booth from a couple of righteous dudes and met up with a younger version of me. And asked said younger version of me to buy me, and he, well, I did. How upset would you be?
That almost sounds exactly like Bill and Ted. I gotta listen to that again.
Hypothetically, let's say I stole this phone booth from a couple of righteous dudes and met up with a younger version of me. And asked said younger version of me to buy me, and he, well, I did. How upset would you be?
Damn, that is pretty good. I like that. I like how that came out.
That's what I thought. But it's cool, man. I told me to watch out for Dogecoin.
Gary,
Yeah.
were you on the other side of that conversation a couple of years ago?
Yeah, it was totally it. Why?
Sounds so weird. It's no, I can hear my voice, but it's just slightly different. It's weird.
Bought a bunch of Dogecoin.
Yeah, and we all know how that turned out.
I like that. Oops was in there perfectly. Okay. So that sounds great, actually. The one thing I need to do, unless Chris tells me that, like, hey man, you need to need you to redo it. We're gonna go to the voice changer.
What's up, baby? Is there a reason that you didn't bother to? What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
So we're gonna go down from 0, which should be like no changes.
What's up, dude?
We're gonna go to frequency 6, amplitude 12.
What's up, dude? Is there?
I need a little bit more talking.
Oh yeah, I never told you. I quit. I took it. Oh yeah, I never told you. I quit and I took a job at Java. I know. What's up, dude?
Oh man, I hate that. That sucked. I need it to be off.
What's up, dude?
Let's try lowering it down. Let's go to pitch 0.
What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
There we go. That might work.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do about a 13 treble.
Oh yeah. I never told you. I quit and I took a job at Java. I know. What's up, dude? Is there a reason
That might work right there.
To tell me that you quit and took a job with freaking Jabba the Hutt? Oh yeah. I never told you. I quit and I took a job with Java. I know.
I kind of like that. I don't have a whole lot that I can do here. I can't like modify every tiny little bit. Gary is a paradox. Doing good, just hanging out. Does Jerry Broke Vampire know that everyone in Star Wars has midichlorians? Does Jerry? Gary. Robert, it's Gary, not Jerry. Justice for Jerry is the hamster. Oh, Nicholas doing the correction for me. Thank you. What is Jabba's favorite pizza spot? It's Pizza the Hut, man. Sounds like Shaggy's dad from Scooby-Doo. Wesker wants pyramid, so he sends 88 team. Oh shoot, he's at improv. Find out what time he gets done with improv, and then we'll go from there. I'm not going to be live for like 6 hours or something like that. At least not quite yet. It's way too hot to be sitting here trying to be live for that long. Plasmids from BioShock. Hell yeah, man. What type of script does the Empire use? They use JavaScript. Yeah, Gary's paradox. Yep. Wraps around itself. What, Gary? Just filed for bankruptcy, darn him. He's already done that. I don't think he can now. That's the thing about like if you're a vampire and you're broke, you're doing something wrong. You should have like multiple identities to draw from. My cat lover is yeah, she took another. So my cat, we finally figured out what he does for when he knocks on the door to be let in. What he does is he will he'll stand there, he'll go up and he'll sit there, he'll meow a couple times. If no one does anything, he puts his head against the door, and he goes back and forth. He makes the door rattle. So he doesn't have to smack it. He just puts his head on it, leans up and leans back, and just it causes the door to rattle. And that's him knocking on the door. I was downstairs when he finally did it, and he did it in front of Tobias. And we watched it happen, and we're like, son of a bitch. The best part about it is he's really stupid sometimes. Smart enough to figure that out, but not smart enough to figure out that he could just like bat at it and it would do the same thing. No, he has to put his head against it. I don't know. He's weird. He's really weird. He's just special. I would say that, yes, he is very, 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 very special. I love him very much. Is he with you right now, cuddling you? Oh, damn. He's not in here either. It's too warm. Right? Sorry. Had to take a look at phone stuff. Poe is the reason I can't leave windows open. She'd go through the screen. Okay. We're just waiting for Chris to respond and let me know when he's going to be done with improv. If he's going to be done in like 30 minutes or so, and he would be home within that time frame or something, I'll just stick around with you guys. We'll stay on. But if he's not going to be done for a couple hours, then I'll probably just say like we can swing back. I can. That's if he wants to go live. But I want him to listen to this. He has to refilm this entire bit anyways. And I think he might even have to refilm him being a clone for the same reason. It needs to be like in the correct frame area.
Yeah. And we all know how that turned out.
If I cut this right here and increase that volume.
Yeah. And we all know how that turned out. Oops.
There you go. Now you can actually hear the oops. One thing I want to hear in this particular voice is this line right here.
Hypothetically, let's say I stole this phone from a couple of righteous dudes and met up with a younger version. And then asked said younger version of me to bite me, and he, what I did. How upset would you be?
Oh, look, the AI crap tries so hard to keep up with me and to modify it. It sounds so weird. If Gary would actually listen to advice from John or Kevin, he would just Who's Kevin? He would just leave the Star Wars universe because everyone there has a midichlorian count, but Gary isn't a broke vampire. He's an idiot. Yeah, pretty much. I love what we've done with Gary, and we've got to like revisit the other monsters as well again. Really have some fun with them. Yeah. By the way, the new random dragons and tadlings and stuff like that will be up for sale that won't have like eyes and everything, the ones that will be like relatively cheap will be what's called purge dragons. You can see that like they've got, these are the ones that are going to be like $4 and whatnot going forward. Outside of that, all the dragons, they'll probably go up by a dollar or two for just the eyes. I got to calculate the cost. And then super colored dragons like these guys are $10. Ones with wings would be 13, but with colors. So I'm working on it. I gotta wait about. I get some filament tomorrow, and then on the 20th, and that should allow me to print a bunch of stock I need, so that I can move forward, get them up on the website, and get them set up for everyone to buy. Yeah, Alexis, I'm gonna have a lot of dragons. I wanna every time I've done a large stock, like the first time I did a large stock of this, and then I didn't really promote it very well, so I kept a hold of that stock for quite some time. This time I'm gonna be doing another large stock. Hopefully these guys don't break very easily. I'm moving this guy's arm. He's suspicious. But he said the Purge Dragons. They look cool. Don't get me wrong. Like they have some really cool color in them. But they're called Purge Dragons because they help reduce the waste. This, pardon me, entire amount of filament would have gone in the trash, but instead they made a couple dragons from it. I have barely any waste now because I'm fine tuning all my settings. Attack of the Dragons. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot. I've got Justin Wolf Dragons. I'm gonna try to have, say that's 15, 30, be 30 Wolf Dragons, and then in full color, and then I'll have probably 10 to 20, somewhere around there, Wolf Dragons with just eyes and one other rainbow color. Like it'll still be the main body color here that this has, which is like rainbow, but it'll be rainbow and then the eyes painted, and that's it. The spikes will be their own thing. And the reason why is because like I can give different price points, so I can go from $3 for the Purge Dragons or $4, whatever it winds up being, $5 to $6 for the ones with eyes, and then from there it's like 8, 10, and 13. And then from there it'd be larger dragons. These are all keychain size small dragons. It'll be the same thing for larger dragons, where they each have their different markup, where it's like one that is just pure one color filament, regardless of what it is. They'll all be the same price. I'm not going to charge somebody, $20 for white filament and then charge $30 for rainbow filament. Yes, rainbow does cost more on average, but I calculate all my cost equally across the board. So even if the filament is like a $50 filament, you guys don't know that unless you know the filament I'm using, unless you have intimate details of how much that filament would normally cost. Whereas the white colors or black colors could wind up being, on the cheap side, but by making them equal across the board, I can keep my prices lower. And the people who buy just, a red dragon or one of the cheaper rainbow dragons, they get a good deal. And the people who buy the Galaxy Sparkle ones, they get a better deal because I'm lowered at price. So like it's equal across the board as much as I can. No. First of all, I have no idea who that is. And second, I don't actually have the right to rename all the dragons. Like I asked if I can call the little tadlings, and they're like, they don't care how it's labeled as long as you have the as long as you say who, where you got it from, the file and everything. For instance, the files that I have that I have lifetime licensing for, like if I can get it without causing issues. This thing, I have a lifetime license for this. I do not have to say where I got this file from on my listing at all. I have a lifetime merchant license that allows me, as long as I don't claim the file as my own, I'm not selling the file, I'm just selling the print. I don't have to say anything else. This is mine, move forward, right? If somebody says, hey, did you make and design that? I go, I made it, but I didn't design it. And if they ask where I got the design, I'll be honest with them and up front. But it's not something I have to put in my listing. But the dragons, I do have to. And more recently, I've noticed that there was a disclosure where they don't really want the names massively changed. Like I can say Wolf Dragon, I can say Chaos Wolf Dragon, something like that. But I can't name it after somebody else like this. I can't do that. Yeah. So I never went into that, and I need to probably remake that skit because most people haven't seen it. And it was technically a short where he actually summoned a Patronus. So it was like, it should have been a 2-part or a longer video where it would have been 2 shorts. But he essentially trapped a Dementor using chocolate and then summoned a Patronus, which happened to be MacGyver. And it happened to be a real life flesh and blood MacGyver. And then they went after the Dementor from there. That'd be funny, but nothing. Like this was explored, and the lore of a vampire and the lore of a zombie means that 1, a zombie is very unlikely to bite a vampire, and 2, a vampire should be able to heal from a zombie bite. Now, there are some things where there's hybrids and whatnot because they decided to change the lore about it. But the general consensus, the general lore around vampires, the rules that like as a society we've agreed upon no matter where you're from would normally mean that that a vampire isn't going to contract the zombie virus unless they have no other choice but to drink zombie blood. Then they might. I think if you have zombies and vampires and a full-on apocalypse happened, you would have vampires protecting humans because that is their food source. In my mind, that's what would happen. Vampires would go from these monsters to these heroes, and people would voluntarily give their blood in order to be protected from the zombies until the zombies stop being a threat effectively. I think there's a whole manga on that too. Still waiting for a response. If I don't get a response by the 1 hour marker, I'm going to call it because it's almost 85 degrees in front of an air conditioner. And I don't want to deal with that and be live at the same time. I love you guys. I love going live and talking and chatting and shooting the breeze. But also, my voice hurts. Doing that voice just slightly different with a bit of a roughness to it. Oof. There's going to be a few people that if we did the voice without all the enhancements, there's going to be quite a few people who wouldn't know my voice. Because there's quite a few people who've never seen anybody but John on the channel, or there's quite a few people who've never seen anybody but me on the channel. Yay, algorithm. So they're always surprised when they see both of us on the screen. The AC isn't breaking down so much as it just can't handle it. It's 100 degrees outside. So it being 84 in here tracks. It's about 20 degrees less. If it was 90, it would be 70, right? And if it was, so on and so forth, I could get down really low. We've been having like 75-degree nights, which means we've been able to get temperature inside the house to be relatively decent the last couple nights. I've gotten some great sleep, but during the day, it is absolutely terrible. It sucks so madly. Yeah. I'll put my comfort first. Yeah. No comfort before work. Yeah. Comfort before work. Yeah. Rick Grimes called in about a protector of vampires. Could definitely do something like that. It's really hard to be creative when you are just bombarded by heat, though. And then I've got sunburn I've been dealing with. Sloughing off the skin. So I'm going to figure out how to get that other video moved over, but I wanted to get the voicing done on this first because this is the next video. That is 8 minutes long. No matter what you do, you're sitting at about 7.5 to 8 minutes long. Yeah, I know. I know that there's going to be a fair amount of people that are from our channel. We're going to have to find parts.
You see, thing is a Gary, I went out on a major limb for you with Murzon, man. He's pissed. He's talking about canceling his account. You see, thing is, I thought about it. I don't want to be a demon. I want to be a
Like right here's a shorter video right here. Like the ending part right here, you could cut off the entire script all the way, cut it completely off. And this pretty much goes through a lot of the jokes that were already written all the way. But with the jokes that are written, you get some really good, I guess you call it fluff, but like it feels more realistic. I really do like the entire trying not to be in that voice. You really do I really do like the entire thing. No. Danny would Kevin would not be able to, at least I would never have Kevin be able to capture Danny Phantom. Also, Robert, I want you to read that and see the problem in that. Like I didn't read that. I didn't read it all the way. I thought you meant like Danny as Danny captures, but then I reread that, and that is, Robert, if you can read that and let me know if you see the problem with it. Remember, we're always trying to be better and do better. So that is just like, I know that you're, based on the interactions I've had, at least online, you're a pretty cool guy. So just take a moment to read why that would be a problem. And everyone else, do not be mean. Do not call him out, anything like that. I want Robert to let us know if he understands what was wrong with that comment. And as long as he does, everything's fine. Yeah. Yep. It's one thing to capture somebody and be like, hey, I've got this person. Now, regular Danny, you need to do this, or this person gets so and so, right? And you keep it in a specific area. Now, I also know that Kevin McAllister is roughly the same age as these people. But that is not something that Kevin would do. Oh, that was a piece of ice. So we're going to set it to the side and move forward. Yeah, that one I can see. Like, tell me your secrets. I don't think we're going to get a response within the time frame I would like. Oof, man, it really did hurt my throat a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this. I'm just going to back it up so we don't lose it in case anything happens. Hopefully, either way, it's saved right now, but hopefully we don't lose everything. Scare the web bandits. Also, the Danny version of Danny Phantom is fan base, and most of the fan base versions still have that version of Danny liking Sam, who may or may not have been gender bent as well. A good portion of them don't even gender bend Sam. So, and makes Danny at the very minimum bi, but most of the time lesbian. So that's another thing to consider. The first one being the obvious issue. But again, everyone here, move past it. This one I can see. I can see Danny Phantom calling about Casper or Kevin McAllister booby trapping a house and finding a friendly ghost that helps him booby trap a house and be like, hey, why didn't you tell me ghosts are real? Second of all, ghosts are real. And this one's cool. That's a good point. Honey. Moving on. 007 versus Sherlock Holmes. That'd be a good one too. All right, we hit my 1 hour marker a little while ago. Let's wrap up. Let's do a rapid fire. Do you guys have any questions for me? Me. Move things over so that they can be, and hopefully the mic can still, everything's good. Storm inbound down there. You guys can still hear me, right? Yep, still showing up. Pole pranks, hunting ghost, absolutely. I think I would do the Danny Phantom meets Spider-Man thing. I've seen a few comics about that. That would be cool to do. Yeah. I've done a bunch of writing. How is writing scripts going? It is like another thing. It's like when it gets hot, it's really hard to write too. It's just hard to do like anything functional. And so I have an idea, and we go with it. And we went live when we were writing the script. Like Chris wrote a good portion of this script, and then we go over it, and a good portion of it got rewritten, right? So we redid it. We need to go live and need to figure out Stitch, Constantine, Dresden. The Stitch one, technically I have a script written out. and it doesn't even involve having Stitch in it. It's more about like what's going on, why is Stitch doing what he's doing, and trying to figure out what's happening. What I need to do is look at the last episode of Stitch, look at the one before that, see where we're at, and see where we want to move forward from there. It's a series that has done remarkably well. We haven't done a whole lot of shorts with it, so we could also put out a bunch of shorts if we wanted to. Same thing with the Constantine series. It's done remarkably well, but I need to see where the next one's going to go. I can keep on just having fun and putting him against opponents about whoever we want to put him up against. But I want to tell a full story so that when we do the combination of it, it tells a story from point A to point B. And anything in between that I don't want, I just don't include. And when I do a combination of it, it can include everything as it happened. Yeah, Robert, go be safe, okay? Hop off and stay safe, man. Remember Kevin when I think Levi would be very concerned of Dexter's. Kevin Constantine Gandalf team up, absolutely. Had his escape from the Imperial Death Star. Yeah, I know that, but it's more along the lines I need from point A to point B, right? What has all happened in those skits? What have I have him all done? Has it just been stupid chaos? Do I want to go ahead and have him do another stupid chaos video, which is perfectly fine, especially given how long it's been? Or do I want to tell a story? I might be leaning towards more stupid chaos because it would reintroduce Stitch back to the channel again. And it doesn't necessarily have to be part of the rest of the storyline. Same thing for Constantine. But I think this is a good point to go ahead and call it. I want to thank you guys for joining the stream, keeping me company while I did that voicing. It turned out way better than I thought it would. I was thinking I was going to have to re-record a few parts, but we didn't have to, and that was really nice. I do apologize. I have to relax a little, of course, now. But you all have a great Acme Day, and because we already charged you one, I'm going to give you a free one, which means you didn't have to pay anything for an Acme Day today. And remember, having a free Acme Day is a product of Villain. Having a free Acme Day will be retroactively built to your account. Have a free Acme Day.